Okay, boys and girls, let's get ready to do our clapping box. Boys and girls, I thought we could have some extra practice with the clapping box today. I put all kinds of shape words in here. This is a way we can practice clapping out the sound so we can learn to be a reader, and we can also practice our shapes, because there might still be some friends who aren't quite sure of all the shapes, and there might be a new shape in here that we haven't really talked about before. So let's see what shapes are in the clapping box today. Ready? Sing our song. What's inside the clapping box? What's inside the clapping box? What's inside the clapping box? All right, here's the word that says shapes. Las formas in Spanish. Shapes. Let's clap out the word shapes. Shapes only has one clap. Okay, here's the first shape. It has four sides that are the same. It's a what? Square. Let's clap out the word square. Square has one clap. Boys and girls, remember this was kind of like a square, but it had two sides that were long and two sides that were short. Can you remember what this shape was? That's right, it's a rectangle. Let's clap it out. That has a lot of claps. Rectangle. 3 claps. Boys and girls, talking about the number 3, this shape has 3 sides. Do you remember what shape this was called? It's right, triangle. Clap it out. Triangle. How about this shape? You might like this one. That's right, it's a heart. Clap it out. Heart. Only has one clap. This shape goes around and around in a what? Circle. Clap it out. Here we go. Circle has 2 claps. Boys and girls, remember this shape? It was egg-shaped. It's like a circle, only longer. It was called an oval. Clap it out. Oval has 2 claps. Da-da-da-da. What's this shape? That's right. Star. Star shape. Give it a clap. Star. And boys and girls, here's the shape that I was talking about. We really haven't talked too much about it. This shape is the shape of a stop sign. It has 8 sides. It's called an octagon. Let's clap it out. Octagon has 3 claps. All right, boys and girls, clapping boxes. Empty. Wonderful. See, that's a fun and easy way to practice our shapes. Don't forget, you can make your own clapping box at home too. You can put anything inside and clap out the sounds and learn to be a reader. All right, boys and girls, remember we used this in our last video? Remember this finger? We did some finger writing. Everybody was finger writing. We were writing our letters fast as lightning. Remember, we made our finger go around and see what letter did it land on. Let's give it a try. Okay, boys and girls, when I spun our finger around, it landed on this letter. Do you know what letter it is? Let's think about it. We have seen it before. It makes this sound, g, 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 g. It's in the word goat. Do you remember? That's right, boys and girls. This is the letter G. Let's say G says g, 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 like gumdrops. Let's write it. Get out your fingers and we'll write the letter G. Ready? Here we go. It goes around and a line across. All right, let's get ready. Let's spin the spinner again. Let's see what letter it comes up this time. Here it goes around and around. Okay, boys and girls, it landed on this letter. Do you know what letter this is? T, t, t. It makes that sound, t, 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 like tiger or t, 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 toes. Boys and girls, this is the letter T. Letter T. Can you think of a word that starts with the letter T, 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 like toothbrush? All right, boys and girls, let's get out our fingers. Everybody was finger writing. We're writing our letters as fast as lightning. So let's make a T. Ready? Line down and line across. Okay, boys and girls, let's spin our spinner one more time. Let's see if we get a different letter. Let's see. Here we go. Around and around it goes. Oh, boys and girls, wonderful. This time it landed on this letter. Do you know what letter it is? Listen to the sound that it makes. N, 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 like nest or n, 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 nose. Boys and girls, this is the letter N. Say it with me. N. Can you think of another word that starts with N? How about the word no? That's right, it does start with the letter N. Okay, let's write it in the air. Let's trace our letter. Ready? It goes up, across, and back up. You made the letter N. Good for you. Boys and girls, I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself too. Every time you do good work, or you try, or you practice, that should make you feel happy and proud inside. So go ahead and give yourself, you know what, a pat on the back, because that lets you know you're feeling proud of the job you did. And I'm proud of you too. All right, boys and girls, guess what? It's time for our story for today. Boys and girls, we've been talking a lot about what? Going to kindergarten or coming back to our school at Head Start. We've already talked about a lot of things about it. Some things are the same, some things are different. We talked about how you have to get ready for school. Boys and girls, look at Mrs. Ruschel. If your body's this, what? Tired. If your body's tired, you'll have a hard time learning at school because your body needs rest. So boys and girls, today we're going to hear a story about getting some rest. And it's a fun story. It's about getting ready, letting your body rest at night. But before you go to bed, the friend in the story says good night to all the things in his room. Boys and girls, if you could say good night to some of the things in your room, what would you say good night to? Let me think. I think I would say good night to my pictures. I'd say, good night, pictures. I think I'd say good night to my stuffed fox. Good night, stuffed fox. What else does Mrs. Truschel have in her room that I really, really like? Boys and girls, guess who I would say good night to? Tina, the kitty. So say it with me. Good night, Tina. Boys and girls, take a look. This is our story for today. It's called Good Night, Moon. So this little bunny in our story is getting ready to go to sleep so he can be better at school the next day. But before he can go to sleep, he really, really wants to say goodnight to all of his favorite things. So these are the words that tell us what it's called. Good night, moon. There's a lot of things in this bunny's room. Our author's name is Margaret Brown. Take a look. When we come back, we're going to be seeing all the things that are in this little bunny's bedroom and all the things he wants to say goodnight to.